Yo, dudes, the Empire's pretty chill. Maybe you could, like, join it or something.
Hey everyone, Lucimus Prime here, so it's time for this week's merchandise showcase. So, this week I got several things from Manchester, and last week I also did several things in terms of unboxings and building. So last Saturday in terms of unboxings, I unboxed my action figure of Storm from the Marvel Hasbro figures toyline. Definitely a really cool figure of Storm, I must say. Really enjoyed unboxing this figure of Storm. But in terms of Lego building, I was able to, of course, build the Lego Spider-Man versus Venom Green Goblin set, which is definitely lots of fun to build. Then today in Manchester, I was able to get 3 video games and 1 movie. So, in terms of video games, I got 2 games which were on PS3 and 1 which is on PS5. Now, this PS5 game is actually a Middle-earth video game, and I wanted to get this game because an actor from the Peter Jackson movies actually reprised his role for this game, and that's the legend John Rhys-Davies as Gimli. And this game also, from what I've seen, also looks much better than the absolute abomination, which is Gollum, the game. And that game I got, of course, is none other than The Lord of the Rings Return to Moria. So, I was definitely really keen on getting this game, and I'm definitely hoping it's going to be really good and lots of fun to play. But obviously, it looks like a really good game. And of course, I definitely want to see John Rhys-Davies reprise the role as Gimli because, despite being in his 80s now, he's still got it in the role. Absolutely. Then in terms of the PS3 games that I got, 2 of them. So, one of them is a shooter video game, because I really needed a good shooter game to play on my PS3. And this is part of a first-person shooter franchise, one that I've already got some of the games for on PS4 already. And this is like an alternate history franchise as well, I must say, too. And this franchise, which I, of course, got a game for, is none other than on PS3, Wolfenstein. Now, because there's nothing like after a title, just Wolfenstein itself, I've got a feeling it might be the original game, I think, maybe. I'm not sure exactly what it is in terms of like the timeline or whatever. Or maybe it could be the first game we mastered, I have no idea, but I'll find out for myself, because I do plan to play this game and my games have on PS4 one day. Then the other PS3 game I got is actually part of a sci-fi comedy franchise, one of which involves like alien invasions, of course, and I've already, of course, got the first 2 games, both on PS2 and, of course, the remakes, of course, on PS4, PS5. And this is sort of like a sub-entry in the franchise, released, of course, on 7th generation console, which I really wanted to play. And that, of course, is none other than Destroy All Humans, Path of the Furon. I was definitely really keen on playing this game because it looked really good, and I'm definitely really looking forward to playing this. I'm so glad I finally got it. Then the film that I got is actually a Blu-ray Steelbook for a film which is by Neil Blomkamp, a sci-fi film, involving, of course, a police robot, which of course becomes sentient. And it's definitely, in my opinion, a pretty underrated film. And that movie, of course, which I got a Steelbook for, is none other than Chappie, which I upgraded to a Blu-ray Steelbook. Yeah, to me, it's a very underrated film, which is really good, with great performances from people like Dev Patel, Hugh Jackman, Sigourney Weaver, and Charles Copley as Chappie himself. It's definitely, in my opinion, a really good film. In my opinion, pretty underrated, so I got a Blu-ray Steelbook. Then today I also got 2 action figures. So, one of them is a figure for a Transformer, and I swear I'm getting so many Transformers figures these days, but I'm not complaining because I love Transformers. And this is a character as he appears in the G1 franchise, although this box is based on the 1986 movie, but it's the same design either way, nonetheless. And it's for an Autobot who I think deserves more attention, and that, of course, is the character Brawn. If you guys have seen Bumblebee, he does appear at the beginning of a Cybertron battle sequence, so you might probably know him from that, but this is, of course, how he appears based on G1, and I got this, so he looks pretty cool. So yeah, I'll definitely unbox this in the future, absolutely. And the other figure is a Marvel Legends figure for a member of the X-Men, and this is one of my favourite members, and of course, the team's, of course, leader in the field, of course, and the one who, of course, has the ability to shoot optic blasts from his eyes, and that, of course, is Cyclops. So here he is here, and thankfully not based on X-Men 97, which is the relief. It's just based on the comics as a whole, I'm guessing, so happy to have got this figure, and crossface come with alternate hands too, which is brilliant. So yeah, it's definitely customizable, which I really do like about it. It says here it comes apart to build a big character called Cho, I think it says, and it's also names of characters you can also get to build it as well with pieces, but it doesn't show pictures of them for some reason like other Marvel Legends merchandise, which is strange. But I'll probably be on the lookout for these so I can build the character. And finally, today I got a Lego set, and this Lego set is actually based on one of my favourite sitcoms of all time. And I was recommending to get this set when I was looking at, of course, the sets today. I saw this and I thought, yes, I've got to get it. And of course, the store clerk also told me that there's lots of Easter eggs in the set, and that's what she said. And based on, of course, what I just said then, as you probably guessed, the set I got is of course, none other than... Oh, Susie, what are you doing? You sat on the set. Come on. Come on, sweetie. Here she is. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. She was sat on the box. I think she's made a new home already on it. You right, Susie? Yeah, you go there, sweetie. Oh, she's on the windowsill. Never mind. It's, of course, a set of the Dunder Mifflin Office from one of our favourite sitcoms, being the American version of The Office. So, yeah, it's a set of The Office itself with lots of the characters, and I can also tell there's lots of Easter eggs, of course, based on the show, which is brilliant. So, it also shows characters there. It doesn't say the names, well, but many of them I can easily recognise, well, which is brilliant. So, yeah, there it is there, and I'm definitely happy to have got this. A Lego Office. Definitely really cool. I should probably get more sets based on TV shows, absolutely, because they look pretty cool, I must say. This one, indeed, yeah. So, yeah, that's, of course, my set of Lego The Office bed. I'm happy to have got that. Definitely build it one day. Probably after building my Lego Gotham City set from Batman Animated Series, because I need to build that first, but in the summer, would probably take a lot of time to do, because it's 44 bags, so yeah, exactly. But, nonetheless, of course, that is, of course, what I got this week, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. So, you know the drill, guys. Be sure to give this video a like. Also, be sure to let in the comments what you guys thought of this haul, what I got. And let me know in the comments what your favourite thing was, what I got in the comments below. Also, be sure to join Team Pamper Press and subscribe videos coming in the future. And I will see you all later.